Hello everyone, I am Matthew Thomas, and I'm back with the first episode of the Super Cool Podcast, and I have a really great format lined up. I'll be highlighting and talking about all the great stuff. Oh, what is that? What is going on? Who are you?
Good evening, Matthew Thomas. It's Yuri. Hello. Hello, people.
Well,
Super Cool Podcast. Hello.
why are you in my home?
What?
Why are you in my home?
I don't know. I think I went deaf. What about you? I'm here because of Yuri. Yuri's always here.
Well, how'd you find where I live?
Yuri knows where you live. Don't kid yourself. Yuri's got the Uber tracking. He tracks anyone, anywhere.
That sounds kind of illegal.
It is. Don't tell anyone, okay?
All right, what's with the bullhorn?
What's with the bullhorn? Good question, Matthew Thomas. I'm glad you noticed. I know it was pretty subtle that I have a bullhorn. You know, that's a minor detail. But yes, Yuri, since you booted him off Super Cool Radio, Yuri's been doing his own radio show on the streets with my megaphone. It's microphone talk with Yuri. Yuri goes, he talks, and then he can't play any music, so he just hums it through the megaphone. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. That was Smoke on the Water by Deep Purple. Thank you for listening to Radio Megaphone with Yuri.
So that's it?
That's it. That is all.
Okay, no more megaphone. My goodness, I think Matthew Thomas is deaf.
I think so too. You just burst in my house. You hit the siren and you say you have a radio show.
I do, yes, I told you. It's Megaphone Talk with Yuri on the streets. You want to hear another tune?
No.
Da-na-na. Da-na-na. I lost it. It's very hard to do, the humming.
I don't think you had very good reviews on your show.
Yeah, no, I got thrown rotten fruit at the neighbors. They did not like it. I got boots thrown at me, apples thrown at me. The streets!
What was it, Tom and Jerry World?
No, the streets. I was taking you to the streets with Radio Yuri Megaphone. It wasn't very good.
Didn't sound like it.
No. Okay, so you're talking about your great format, huh?
Yeah, well, it's just been ruined now. It just burst in my own home.
Oh, you had things lined up to do?
Well, yeah, it's great music. Talk about what's going on in the music world. Talking about, wrapping up the Super Cool Radio because we're off the air now.
That's right, yes. I did not get a chance to say goodbye, Matthew Thomas. I was out Ubering. There was Corona going on. It was just
how are you Ubering? That's not essential.
It is too essential. Who do you think carries the dead people away? They fall over, they say, oh, Corona, too much for me, fall down, Yuri picks them up, takes them away. Don't worry about it.
That also sounds illegal.
No, it's not illegal, it's fine,
I think you're up to the shady stuff.
I am not up to shady stuff, but yes, Yuri did not get a chance to say goodbye, but he heard the radio show, the last part of it, so thank you for thanking Yuri. That's right, you heard Matthew Thomas admit that Yuri was the ratings man. Yuri was the A man. Yuri was the number one man. And even through that, people didn't listen. So now we're on the podcast. Now we're Super Cool Podcast. And you people better tune in.
Or else.
I didn't admit any of that on the radio show.
You didn't?
No.
Maybe Yuri was listening to the Yuri on street megaphone talk. That would have been.
I just thank you for showing up because it was kind of fun working with you.
Kind of fun. It's a blast. Who else is coming in and blasting a siren and saying, Super Cool, what's up?
Nobody, because they're just considered a burglar at that point.
No, Yuri does not break and enter. He break? Well, I guess he does, yeah.
Yeah, why is my patio window broken?
It was like that when Yuri got here.
And there's a note scribbled on it saying, sorry, why, man?
That's funny, Matthew Thomas. You're pinning stuff on Yuri.
Well, that's what the note says.
It's
written in orange crayon. It's orange crayon. Who has orange crayon on that?
I wrote that in your handwriting, Matthew Thomas. It wasn't me.
How would you know what my handwriting looks like?
No, I just do. I forge a few things. Why do you think you're hemorrhaging money at Super Cool Radio?
Well, yeah, because someone stole our food and then stole all the batteries from the smoke detectors.
Right, and then you left out the blank checks. I needed those. They were 9-volt. They're hard to come by.
9-volt for what?
For things.
Like the megaphone.
Yeah, and then you stole all of our checks. Then you kept writing them to yourself.
Right, yeah, for cash.
That we didn't have.
$1,000 here, $4 there. You don't know what hit you.
Yeah, we didn't have any of the money anyway.
Yeah, a lot of bouncing going on. So anyway, I'm glad you got this new format. It sounds like it's going pretty well.
I think it's going awful.
Really? Yuri likes it.
Well, yeah, you just showed up and blasted a siren.
What the weather? Where'd you start? You used to start your shows like that with a siren, yeah?
Oh, yeah, well, that was a police siren saying ban an SB.
Okay, well, this is a Yuri siren saying Yuri.
I think you have issues.
I think you have issues, Matthew Thomas. One of them being, look at the sound on this podcast. My goodness, it's going to be like someone's yelling. The computer's telling us someone's yelling. The recording was too loud. Oh, boy. People, this might sound awful. Should we check it out, Matthew Thomas?
I think we should. Everyone, I'm going to come back with a better first episode, and hopefully Yuri won't be around. I think I'll have to go to a secret location.
What do you mean Yuri won't be around?
Well, after I make a phone call.
Uh-huh.
Your papers up to date?
Yes?
You better go check.
My papers say that I am Matthew Thomas.
Yeah, with one T.
American citizen. Now, Yuri better go. Bye, everybody.
Yeah, I'm making a phone call. All right, well, that was the first episode of the Super Cool Podcast. And, well, format's been ruined, and Yuri left. The end.